Hello, second graders. Here's an introduction to what you'll be learning this week. So in ELA, or English Language Arts, we will explore coral reefs by reading, writing, and watching videos about coral reefs. And in math, we will learn about units of measurement and estimating lengths. So let's start with reading and about coral reefs. So take a moment and think. What do you already know about coral reefs? So here are some facts that second grade friends have already shared about things they know about coral reefs. Coral reefs are located at the bottom of the ocean. Coral reefs are something inside of the ocean. Coral reefs are bright and colorful, and fish can eat from the coral reef. Now, I'd like you to think about what you wonder about coral reefs. What are some questions that you have about them? So take a moment and think about that. And here are some things that our second grade friends were wondering about coral reefs. Do people like to go scuba diving in coral reefs? What does coral feel like? What type of fish are able to eat coral from the reefs? Can people eat coral? What parts of the ocean can you find a coral reef in? What does coral eat and how does it survive? So these are just some questions that some second graders had about coral reefs. And this week, hopefully, while we're reading and learning about coral reefs, we'll find the answers to some of those questions. And here are 4 photographs. 3 of them are of dried coral, and 1 of them is of a coral reef. What do you notice? Do these photographs make you wonder anything else about coral and coral reefs? Now let's move on to math. So in math, we're going to be doing measuring. So here are some measuring tools and units. You can use tools to help you measure. Measuring tools can tell you the length or how long an object is. Do you notice any of the tools that are pictured here? What are they called? A measuring tool may tell you the measurement in centimeters, inches, feet, and meters. What if you don't have any measuring tools? Well, here are some items that can help you measure even without tools. So if you don't have a ruler or a measuring tape or a meter stick, there are things right in your home or with you that you can use to help you measure. For example, your pinky finger is about 1 centimeter across. A quarter is about 1 inch across. Your forearm, so from your elbow to the tip of your finger, for 7 and 8-year-olds, is about 1 foot long. So is a loaf of bread. And the length across a door is about 1 meter. So if I'm using my pinky or a quarter to measure, that is a good tool, but I won't have an exact measurement. What I'll have is an estimate. What does it mean to estimate? An estimate or an estimation is a good guess. For example, estimate how many jelly beans are in this jar. If I said there are 5 jelly beans in that jar, would that be a good guess? Is that a good estimate? Now take a moment to make an estimate for how many jelly beans are in that jar. Remember, an estimate is a good guess. You don't have to actually count. You're just making a good guess. So now let's make some estimates about measuring with some items that you've probably seen in your house or in your classroom. A paper clip. Do you think a paper clip is 1 inch long or 1 foot long? Yeah, a paper clip is probably closer to 1 inch. What about a marker? Is a marker 14 centimeters or about 14 feet? If you guessed 14 centimeters, that's probably a better estimate. The next item is a toaster. Do you think that toaster is 1 centimeter across or 1 foot across? If you guessed foot, you're probably right. Let's look at the Play-Doh. From the bottom of the jar of Play-Doh up to the top of the lid. Would you estimate that it's 4 inches tall or 4 feet tall? 4 inches would be the better estimate. 4 feet, that would be a very big jar of Play-Doh. Lastly, the couch. From one side of the couch all the way across to the other. Is that 3 meters or 3 centimeters? If you guessed meters, you're right. A couch is very long, so it would be 3 meters. 3 centimeters would be much too small for a couch. Thank you for watching. Be sure to reach out to your teachers with any questions. And for more measurement activities, you can go to the iReady app on Clever. For more reading on coral reefs, check out the books on Epic.